Hello, hello. I'm Jody McComas, Emerald Ambassador and the leader of the Beyond Blessed community. And it was time to update a couple of these videos. As you can see, there is at least 5 years in between when we first recorded these. And so many of the things, you guys are absolutely the same, right? We do the same things, the foundationally same things all the time. But there are a few things that are just a little bit different as we tweak um, really our skill set, and because things like social media changes just a little bit. And so we're constantly learning and growing. And so I'm going to talk about just a few things with social media. And as you're beginning to share Plexus with your community, if you're brand new to this, these are going to be some things that you'll want to think about. And of course, there are so many platforms. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there is TikTok, there's YouTube. You get to choose Pinterest. I mean, there's so many ways that you can choose. I focus mine on Facebook and Instagram, and I do have some things on YouTube, but my main two are Facebook and Instagram. And so that's kind of what I'll be talking about today. But you can kind of bleed these into those other areas and do more with it, but I'm going to stick to this for today. So the biggest thing that I will say is that you want to just be you. People are following you and you want them to know, like, and trust you. And we can do it how we, want to do it with our personality. We are all wired differently, and that is the best part about this. Even though we might share products that are, we have lots of friends that might share similar things, they don't share it like we do, and they don't have the network that we do. And so go in with confidence that you bring something unique and your story matters, and you started doing this for a very specific reason, and that's going to connect to people. And so don't be afraid to bring you and to be authentic in your spaces. Um, I use Facebook and Instagram a little bit differently. Instagram is public, and my Facebook is still private. And that's just a decision that I've made because I share a lot more about my kids in that space. It's a little bit different audience. And so I don't do the exact same things, but many things I do share in both spaces. But Facebook for me is more personal. A lot of, closer family, friends look at my stuff there, but I do share the same things about Plexus in that space. And so I would say, on Facebook, I post a lot of things, but still, mostly there are 3 to 5 things that I talk about all the time. And so what is that for you? You'll want to think about what are those things, in my life that I really care about and value and give my time and my thoughts to. For me, it's going to be my messy faith. It's going to be my family. I talk a lot about 40s, perimenopause right now, and overall wellness. Like, those are kind of the things that I stick to in those lanes. And that's just what you'll find if you go to my account. And then in my stories, you'll find a lot of, funnier things like cat videos because I'm a cat mom. And in our stories, we can also show more of our day-to-day life, what we're like, what our personalities are like, some things that we're more passionate about. You will find those in the stories. That's where you really get to know who people are. Um, and so you want to think about a few ways to post. You want to educate, personalize, inspire, and connect. Like, those are 4 areas that we're always wanting to do no matter what we're posting about. And especially with the products, educating about what gut health does. What does magnesium do? What does an incredible probiotic do? What does Candida do to our life? Um, you know, what does that look like? People just don't even know. They don't know what they don't know. And so we want to educate them as well. And then personalize it to you. Share what it's done for you. Share what it's done for other people. What has this meant to your life, or what do you hope that it will bring to your life? And then inspire with stories. In this community, we're around so many inspiring people. That's one of the best parts of it. And so share other people's stories. Share inspiring quotes, share things that motivate you to get up and do what you do, and then connect. We're here to connect with real people, and we are never here for a transaction. We are here for transformation. And I am so passionate about that. I tell people all the time, I am addicted to life change. I love to see people grow and change and get better and pursue things and make the world around them better. And we do that by connecting. And so be sure that you're connecting with people in a real way. And you want to draw people to you that are like you most of the time, at least in some ways, right? Um, we all have different personalities, but when you post those things, you will draw people to you that are like you and that you will want to work with and to travel with. I love that I get to travel with some of the most fun people in this business. Okay, a couple other thoughts. Be careful to share compliantly. And we all do this. And especially if you have a story like mine, where I had many different things diagnosed that were very wrong with me, with my gut. And so I have to be very careful to say, I had colitis, ulcerative colitis, and IBS and chronic migraines and chronic sinus infections. And like I could list a lot of things that were diagnosed. My thyroid was off, but how we want to do that, because we can never medically claim that Plexus cures us. I absolutely believe that these products help our bodies to rebalance and to restore and to get us to optimal health. I have seen it in my own life and hundreds of other lives. But we want to explain the kind of the benefits of what it does, the effects of what it is, and not just name the condition, right? And so I can say it was hard to get out of bed when my head was pounding and I had to lay in a dark room for hours or days at a time. That is no way to live, right? So someone who struggles with migraines is absolutely going to know what you're talking about. I could say I couldn't eat like 60 foods, which I couldn't because I was constantly running to the bathroom. I had so many food sensitivities. I can share that I had diagnosed gut issues that were debilitating, and I no longer have those. Like I don't run to the bathroom all the time. I can eat what I want. I can eat dairy again, so explaining the benefits of it, and they will get the picture. And then you can have those personal one-on-one conversations with them. So, and you remember to engage with people in your stories, go back and look to see who's liking things, who is commenting, who is watching, and go and interact with them. Say, thanks for following me. Thanks for liking that post. It helps support me and my business, and it's so encouraging. What did you resonate with that post? Or how are things in your life in this area? So be engaging and watching those things, but show up every day, show up consistently, post personally and product things. You guys, it matters. People are watching, but also we're bombarded with so many things on social media that you have to consistently show up, because people want to they want to join people who are actually really, really doing it, that are committed. They don't want to join someone who's like here today, gone tomorrow. So being consistent, having that follow through, being reliable, those are the things that people are going to be looking for. And we have to remember that people do not see every post. So keep posting, keep showing up, keep being you, and you will be successful in this. If you want even more tips, go to the Business Builder link on this site and go do the mentorship videos, because you will get so much value there. There's so much more to learn there. But that's what I have on our quick tips for social media today. Thanks so much, you guys.